again to another episode of Figure Follies, digitaldailyfix.com's longest running episodic video game, not related action figure show. Anyway, this week we're taking a look at Masterpiece Thundercracker, another one of Hasbro's Masterpiece line figures. We've gotten quite a number of them over the years, and Optimus Prime being the newest one. This one came out right before that. It's unusual to see two Masterpiece figures come out so close. But it's nice, definitely appreciated, especially because of this is the new mold. The original Starscream mold had a lot of flaws with it, wasn't really well received by fans, so Hasbro redid it. Takara in Japan, which is basically Japanese Hasbro, redid it, brought it over, and now we are able to complete our Seeker set. So now we have Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. So definitely nice. So basically, this video, I'm just going to point out some of the differences. In the toy I actually have the original Starscream Walmart exclusive toy to compare it to. I'm just going to take a look and then see what the differences are and see if it's worth your time. So let's talk about this figure for just a second. Comes with a base, which all the other Seekers do. It's got his name branded on it, nice little Decepticon logo. Nice little stand, as you can see. It allows for the illusion of flight. Just kind of rotate that a little bit. Really, really nice. Looks good on the shelf. The paint applications are awesome. Really looks nice. The blue is great. The silver, applications are really nice. One thing that I wasn't a huge fan of, I'll rotate it here, is they took a lot of liberty with just putting random appliques on here. So it says Sonic Boom and it's a Seeker with Soundwave. It's neat, but it just seems kind of unusual, especially because the other two molds don't have that. In robot mode, it's not as bad, but in vehicle mode, there's all kinds of military insignia all over it, which it throws some people off. I didn't find it to be too big a deal, but it could throw some collectors off, nerds who like to nitpick. I just appreciate it for what it is. Thundercracker being one of my favorite Transformers from the original cartoon. So, as far as articulation goes, just kind of run through this a little quickly here. Get rid of the stand. He does stand on his own quite well, so definitely not an issue of needing the stand. Individually articulated fingers, like you would come to expect from a Masterpiece. He can point real good. His head's on a ball joint, all kinds of ratcheting joints everywhere, every kind of pose you'd want to get. You could probably even get him in Gangnam Style if you so choose. But here he is doing a little Saturday Night Fever. So yeah, just great articulation. I mean, I don't need to go through every single little point, but if you're watching this review, you pretty much know what to expect from a Masterpiece figure. And if you don't, leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to talk about it. So feet articulated. It's got the jet here, the jet exhaust. It's got all kinds of shoulder, arm, leg articulation. That's a little minor issue I have here while we're talking about it. Is the chest likes to go up, but that's a common with all the Seeker molds, so it's not really anything unique to this specific toy. So let me just fix that real quick. Good to go. One big difference between the old Seeker mold, and I'll go ahead and I'll bring good old Starscream over here, is the head. You'll notice, I'll bring this forward first. The head is more cartoon accurate. The face sculpt is more accurate. And it does collapse, you can see, for transformation purposes. Up here, Starscream, due to transformation, I guess they didn't quite get the Seeker mold head right, like it had the wide vents on the side. So definitely a huge improvement. I hope they do a Starscream and a Skywarp in this mold. It'd be really, really awesome to have. Another difference is a lot of people weren't a huge fan of the side fins on the side, just big kibble left over from the transformation. They did away with that pretty well with the new mold by just having them built into the legs that move up and down due to, depending on which mode that it is in. And one other thing is the null rays are actually attached to the arms. I don't really know why they did this. It really doesn't. Actually, I find it easier just to pop them off anyway when I transform it into jet mode. But I mean, it's not really a make or break deal there. It's not really a huge issue. But those are the major differences there. I mean, the molds, the same height, they're virtually the same. I mean, the leg pieces are pretty much the same, just where they're positioned is a little different, which is definitely a huge. It's worth rebuying the mold just for that, in my opinion. Overall, the Thundercracker mold is fantastic. If Toys R Us's are still getting this in. I've seen it a few times, so if you can get your hands on it, definitely worth it. This mold is fantastic as far as Masterpiece Collection goes. I hope we get the, Skywarp and a Starscream in this mold. I know there's you can get the Starscream mold in Japan. You can also, they're coming out with a Sunstorm mold, which is a Yellow Seeker with this mold. So. Definitely, Hasbro and Takara are definitely going to take advantage of this. I mean, it's near perfect in robot mode. I really can't find a lot of things to complain about. Paint applications down to head sculpt and articulations is great. Cannot sing its praises enough as far as a toy goes. So that's it. I mean, I just wanted to do a quick little review comparison with the original mold in case people were curious what the differences were. Complete your Seeker set. Definitely go out and grab this guy, and hope that they do new molds, new characters using this mold. I'd love to see Coneheads. I'd love to see Ramjet, Dirge, and Thrust. Take advantage of this mold. I think it would be awesome to have all 6 Seekers in Masterpiece form. So till next time, Digital Daily Fix. This is Howard signing off for Figure Follies. Have a great night. Take care. Cool. Well, I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the jet mode. I wasn't going to, and then I was like, well, that was dumb, and you should, so I will. Jet mode, coloration, awesome. Love the articulation of the nose cone there. Just pay attention to that. No, actually, this reveals a little minigun. Why, I don't know, but it does. I actually kind of wish it wasn't there, because then it just comes out pretty easily. Of course, in the cockpit, little holographic little rider there, which is really nice, and it stores away in robot mode as well, so you don't have to worry about losing that. It does have landing gear, as you can see, so you can display it either on the table like that if you'd like, or up here, like taking off. Taking a look at the back, it's got all these panels move here just like they would in real life. The thrusters move. It even has a air brake, which is really nice. All in all, great little vehicle mode. I'm not really going to do a comparison with the other Seekers because it's almost identical. Very few differences in that. Most of the changes were due to we're in robot mode. The undercarriage of it, there's barely any kibble left over from the robot. Just you can see the hands, but they're not really immediately noticeable. Everything kind of cleans up really nicely in jet mode. So all in all, very nice. And let me just talk about the extra stickers or the extra applications, which are kind of weird. There's like a reflector, application on both sides, which I thought was kind of unusual. Sonic Boom, like I said before. Then over here, let me just make sure I'm reading it right. Captain J. Dragon Sass and LTC Joe Big Daddy Kide. I don't really know what that's a reference to. If someone knows, put it in the comments. That'd be appreciated. And then D24. So I can I guess I can understand them kind of wanting to make it seem like, it's a real jet, because I guess, pilots would actually have that on there. Sometimes they would have, just graphics of, military girls or whatever. So I could definitely understand that, but it just seems kind of unusual, especially like the reflector one. I guess they were just trying, I guess people were bitching too much that there wasn't enough applications on there. So they're like, you know what, we're going to put too many on there and really mess with them. So other than that though, great vehicle mode, great robot mode. Definitely recommend it. Just, if you can find one, pick it up. They're not going to be on shelves for too much longer. Complete your Seeker mold, and you won't be disappointed with this at all. So, again, this is Howard from Figure Follies, digitaldailyfix.com. Check us out. Facebook, Twitter, all the things. And look forward to our weekly shows, the Chinlock and Digital Reload. So again, take care, and look forward for more videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what we can do better. This review was a little last minute, so look for longer reviews as we get some more stuff, and expect the quality to only get better from here. Let us know what we can do better. That way, definitely appreciate the comments at the bottom. So anyway, take care. And if you need anything, let me know. Peace.